Our next story is another CBC News exclusive. It involves a Montreal telemarketing company and what authorities are calling one of the biggest fraud cases of its kind in Canadian history. The CBC's Catherine Cullen has this story.
Store owners Greg and Jane Bond have gone from worrying about the latest trends in shoes to worrying about harassing phone calls from a Montreal telemarketing firm.
Hey, Jane, you know who it is? Stop being ignorant to pay your bill. I will be calling you back. I'm calling you at home. I'm a collector. You can't do anything about it.
The call is from Express Transaction Services, or ETS. The telemarketer told us the Bonds owe money for office supplies, but the Bonds say they never ordered them. Still, they paid a $500 invoice, and still the calls continue.
It's like they're trying to bully us into paying it.
ETS is well known to Canadian authorities. Police raided their offices in 2007, saying the company targeted small and medium businesses.
They're lying. They're putting a lot of pressure to try to convince people to buy their products or their services.
ETS and 5 people have since been charged with fraud and violating the Competition Act. Along with 3 other companies, the authorities say were running similar schemes. But it took 4 years to lay those charges, and several people told us ETS is still harassing them. Canada's Anti-Fraud Centre says the victims number in the thousands. Like Katie Unruh, who says she's also being asked to pay for a product she never ordered. Unruh says ETS's angry phone calls have reduced her to tears.
I know they're doing this to many other small businesses. It feels like there's no business protection.
Telemarketing is big business for ETS. The Competition Bureau says the company made more than $170 million in sales in 6.5 years before the raids. We asked the Competition Bureau why it hasn't tried to get an injunction to stop the company from doing business. The Bureau said it wouldn't comment while the case is before the courts. Express Transactions insists their business practices are sound, but say they are considering shutting down because of the bad publicity. However, the Competition Bureau has linked other fraudulent business names and schemes to this same address. No word on whether those will also close. Catherine Cullen, CBC News, Montreal.